Okay everyone, welcome back to more Let's Play Spyro 2 Gateway to Glimmer. In the last part we did some stuff in the homeworld. Couldn't 100% it yet because we need a couple more abilities. The first ability we will get after going into Colossus, so here we go. Oh, look at all those gems. Yes, very nice. Entering Colossus, if you couldn't read. Yeah, so something cool about Spyro 2 is every time you enter a level, you'll see this like a cutscene thing about what's happening in the level and what the level's predicament is. And for some reason, the audio cut out there, but it's okay. So yeah, that's kind of interesting how they do that. Like they always show a cutscene of what the predicament of the level is before you enter it. Anyway, let's talk to this guy.
Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
Yeah, something cool is every time you see like one of these flag things, you can actually flame it and it'll coil up like that. That's pretty sweet. Okay, yes, so Colossus is the first level and it's set in like some kind of like alpine-y kind of Himalaya kind of space. If you can see, I'll get up here and show you because there's like, see, there's like mountains here and they've got like snow caps on them. Feels kind of cold as well. And look at that gradient background there, very nice. Yeah, so it's kind of set in like a Himalayan type atmosphere, kind of like there's like Chinese, well not Chinese, but like monk kind of chants.
Concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be like some kind of like monk or something. And they chant, and then they open the door, and we go through the door. Okay, so in this level, there are... Let's check our guidebook. There are 400 gems, 13 spirit particles, and 3 orbs. There's also something they didn't mention there, which they don't actually mention in the game. There's actually a skill point in this level as well. Now, skill points are... You get skill points for doing something that like the game hasn't told you to do, and like thinking on your feet a bit. I'll be getting all the skill points at the end of the LP. So yeah, I'll save those to the end because it's a lot easier to get a lot of the skill points at the end of the game. But also I want to have all the skill points in like consecutive parts, so if someone's looking for a skill point guide and they go to my Let's Play, they can see the skill points. Anyway, let's go talk to this guy.
The key when you know how to chant like this.
Yes, who does need a key? Now, this is actually interesting. That thing doesn't actually move up. This guy actually moves the whole landscape down, if you think about it properly. But he doesn't move this thing up. He actually moves the whole landscape down, so that's cool. Let's talk to her.
Like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
Should is the keyword there. No, it does. But we already knew that from Spyro 1. I don't know why I'm talking to all the NPCs, but I guess it's good to show everything. So yes, you have to flame this guy. And you can charge the rams here, or whatever they are. Yaks. No, they're not yaks, they're like mountain goats or something. Oh, we have a power up here, I'm sure.
When you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up is inactive, you need to defeat more enemies.
Yeah, so instead of enemies having gems, like, they had gems in Spyro 1, but in this they actually still serve a purpose for killing them. Obviously you don't have to kill all the enemies, but if you kill enough, you can actually get those power-ups active. Like I've said numerous times, I feel like I'm keeping repeating myself, but, yeah, well. Let's go over here and get some more gems. And there's a life there. Great. How many lives is that? 6 lives? Okay, good. Yeah, we can't get up there, so we need to go over here and talk to this guy.
Look what I can do.
Look what I can do. Okay. So he actually moves this platform thing up. And we can go over here and get these gem baskets. Yes, the gem baskets and the these vases are actually different from in Spyro 1. In Spyro 1, we had these like chest things, and this way you got these baskets for some reason.
For Hunter's advice, you will glide farthest if you press the X button.
Yeah. Good that I glowed the fastest. Yeah, I was talking about this the other day, but it'd be funny if like the past tense of glowed was like You know how it's glided. I glided. But no one ever says that. But it'd be funny if it was glowed. I don't know why. It just seems like it should be glowed, but it's not. But then again, glowed is actually a word in and of itself. So what does this guy have to say?
I'm a vegetarian. I think you should kill that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not so sure you're up to it.
Here's something interesting that my brother actually pointed out to me. In this cutscene box here, he actually says, I think you should torch that Yeti. But in the dialogue, he actually says, I think you should kill that Yeti. So, I don't know what they did. For some reason, I thought that maybe they thought kill was too harsh or something. And they changed it in the dialogue box, but they forgot to change what he actually said. So, that's pretty interesting. Anyway, let's fight the Yeti. Hardest boss fight in the game. No doubt, this is going to test our wits. It's going to be hard. Look at him taunting us. I don't think we can beat him. I really don't think we can beat him. Oh, look, he killed himself.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
Yep, as you do. Now, actually, that Yeti does appear in Spyro 3, and you can actually play as him in Spyro 3, in the only two-player aspect in any Spyro game, which is very cool. Except Skylanders. Skylanders, I think... No, does Skylanders have two? I don't know if Skylanders has two players. I don't think it does. But, yeah, so you can actually play as that Yeti in a boxing fight thing in Spyro 2. Now, we actually did that. I did that with Ratchet 5 back in December last year. So you can go to his channel and look at that if you want. I might post a link into it in the description. Okay, so do we have 11 enemies? We do. This is another power-up here. The spring. Yeah, look at that spring. It's a sexy spring. Okay, so we come up here, we can get some more gems. I just love collecting gems. I get off on collecting gems. You know, I think she gets off with being withholding.
Oh, thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
It's true. So what, it gives us a 3? How is this 3? I'd give this 1, maybe 2 at a push. But no, this is so easy, this challenge. Okay, so there's 1. There's 2. Let's just go down here for a second, because there's gems down here. And there's a rocket. Remember in Spyro 1 we had rockets? Well, they're in Spyro 2 and they're exactly the same, and I don't need to talk about rockets. Thank you very much. Okay, great. You saw that what that did, I don't need to explain myself. What the hell, why am I feeling it getting... Okay, let's do this. Let's line ourselves up, and bam. Let's line ourselves up, and bam. Yes, I think that's the best form of attack. Okay, cool. Just racking those gems up. We've got more than enough to pay for swimming now. Let's go back up here and go on top of this house here, or whatever this is. Yeah, you can't actually get inside this. No, you can't. So yeah. Okay, so there's actually this ice cave thing up here, which I usually forget about, but not this time. Yeah, okay. What else do we have? Any more gems up here? Well, actually, you can tell if you've missed gems. I haven't talked about this, but if you press all the shoulder buttons down, Sparks will do this like indication thing. He'll like point in a direction where you're missing gems. So no more of that going around levels looking for gem thing, because you can actually do that now. But anyway, let's come over here to a very memorable aspect of Spyro 2 indeed. Let's talk to this guy first.